Hey everyone, excited to be back this week's edition of Frequently Asked Questions for Commercial Real Estate. In today's video, what I want to do is talk about the power of building positive momentum in your brokerage business. And the reason I decided to talk about this in this video this morning is because I was scrolling through LinkedIn a little bit earlier and I saw a friend of mine, Justin Ryder, who's a rock star commercial real estate agent in Lexington, Kentucky, had talked a little bit about the momentum that you build just through operating in the business for a period of time. And so today's video, I'm going to share some of the things that you can take, daily actions you can take, and things you should be doing to be able to help build that positive momentum over a longer period of time. Now, before we dive into this video, I'd greatly appreciate if you can like and subscribe to this channel. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm and ensures more and more people can hear this message and learn about the many facets of commercial real estate. So now you've done that, go ahead and like and subscribe below. Let's go ahead and dive into this episode. All right, so again, the topic of this discussion is the power of building positive momentum in your business. And the concept of momentum, I usually like to describe it as, imagine that you're working to move a train and run it through, let's say, a brick wall that's an obstruction a few miles down the road. When you first start pushing that train, it requires an immense amount of energy, and you're not going to be able to really move that train all that much starting out. But over time, as you start building inertia and building momentum, now the train moves a lot quicker, and it doesn't require as much of your impact as far as pushing is concerned. And at a certain point, once you've exerted enough energy on that train, it will be able to run through a brick wall with much less effort on your part when it comes to the actual inputs within your business. So that's the way that I like to describe the power of building momentum in your business. Now, as far as actionable ways that you can build momentum in your business, there's a few things I thought I'd share with you guys just quickly here on this Monday. To start off, it's all about the daily actions. There's a book called the Compound Effect, which is talks about this exact same premise where small positive consistent action over time adds up to massive results. But these are all orchestrated through daily habits and daily actions. And so as far as daily actions that you should be considering doing, outreach obviously is a big part of our business. We're in the relationship business as far as commercial real estate brokerage is concerned. So the more conversations you have with qualified prospects obviously leads to more opportunities, which ultimately could lead to more business as well. So obviously having a daily or maybe even weekly outreach plan is a very important piece of the brokerage puzzle. Number two, I'm a big proponent on content in general, whether that's video or some form of digital content like blogs or even content like on Twitter that's a lot more short form but very impactful. I think every broker out there should be focusing a strategy on social media to be able to expand their reach, not just locally, obviously, but even nationally, because commercial brokerage operates without borders. I'm doing a deal right now in Kentucky and Indiana and Ohio. So, it's all about just building those relationships. And if you find the right relationships, you can transact in these different markets and hopefully expand your business, not just to your local specific area, but if you have aspirations, potentially even nationally. So again, these daily habits of outreach, video content, or really digital content in general, and then also maybe in focusing on becoming, a subject matter expert through a blog. Those are, some things you can do. So that's number one, is to take daily actions in a positive direction. Number two, it's important to become a subject matter expert. Now, depending on what you're focused on, really you just want to become an expert in that one vertical or maybe one or two verticals that you're really focused on. So in my case, I work a lot in the retail space. So I want to become kind of the retail expert for my local market. And then, if I start to expand into other little regions around me, then obviously I'll be focused on doing that as well. Along with that, being able to refine your skill set as a broker is also important. So taking courses on sales, focusing on getting designations. I'm a big fan of the CCIM Institute. If you guys haven't had a chance, I would highly encourage you guys to seek out a designation. It provides you with a phenomenal amount of information that you could then apply to your brokerage transactions and hopefully better represent your clients. So you keep getting great referrals from them because of the great job you've done. Along with that, there's a phenomenal amount of content out there now. When I first started in 2019, there really wasn't a lot of information out there about commercial real estate. Now I feel like there's a lot more content creators out there. So I highly encourage you guys to subscribe to different channels, follow different podcasts. There's a lot of books out there now that you may want to consider buying as well. I'd be happy to provide you with a list of my favorites if you guys reach out to me individually. There's a lot of information out there, but what you should do is to have a regimen. I would encourage you guys daily to focus on educating yourself so that you become a subject matter expert in whatever field that you decide is going to be most important to you. So in my case, I try to read 10 pages of a book at night and in the morning. So that gives me 20 pages of a book. And over time, that adds up to multiple books over the course of a year. On the podcasting front, if you're going to the gym in the morning, pop in a podcast, listen to it for 20 minutes or whatever that is. Audible books are also big. I'm in a book club as well. So we try to at least hit one book a month that we actually talk about and discuss and try to digest the content itself. So these are just different ideas for you to be able to focus on. But again, you want to have a consistent regimen of educating yourself so you become a subject matter expert in whatever vertical you really want to focus on. So that's number 2, is to become a subject matter expert. And then finally, number 3, which I think is equally as important, if not more important than the other items, is to get involved in different organizations and different causes that you believe in. I'm a big proponent about really focusing on things that you care about, things that you believe in, because again, it showcases who you are as a person. And people do business with people they like and trust. And so if you can showcase your passion for something and showcase your leadership in these different organizations, whether that's nonprofit organizations or, for-profit, whatever that is, it's really going to benefit not only you and your business, but also ancillary. It's going to benefit you as a person because you will become a much better person. And really, you'll be living in line with your purpose in life. And so I always encourage people to join different organizations they believe in. I'm on the board of the Junior Achievement. I'm on the board of a local nonprofit here. It's a large nonprofit called the Home of the Innocents because I believe in the mission of the organization. And really, you can consider joining different organizations you believe in that can actually benefit you as a person and also potentially even your business. And that's not the reason you do it, but obviously it could be an ancillary benefit. So number 3 is getting involved in something you believe in and really focusing your effort in trying to refine yourself as a person through those different organizations. So, again, these are just some of the things that you can consider. Along with that, I thought I'd share with you guys a quick quote that kind of rounds out this video and hopefully gives you some additional layer of inspiration. One of the most prolific sprinters of all time, Usain Bolt, said this: "I trained for 4 years to run 9 seconds, and people give up when they don't see results in 2 months." So it kind of reinforces the idea that life is a long game, right? So even if you don't see results in 2 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, understand that if you put in the work and you train like you're supposed to train, you will achieve success over time. And big credit to my friend Henry Eisenstein, who posted this on Instagram. And I also saw Beth Azor had also posted this as well. So credit to them. But again, just reinforces the idea that momentum takes time to build. But if you do the right things on a daily basis, you will eventually get there. So hopefully you gained some value from this video. I'd greatly appreciate it, you guys, if you could like and subscribe. It really does make a difference on our YouTube algorithm and ensures more and more people can hear this message. Along with that, if you guys like this channel, please like and subscribe. Again, or, even reach out to me if you guys are looking for commercial real estate in the area. I'd be happy to help you with your search. My number is 502-536-7315, or you can reach me via email at raphael@crescentigroup.com. Thanks again so much for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time.